To my Zandy here, and today I'm with
WhiteBoyToast. You're doing a Toad Heroes profile.
Alright.
Alright, and here we go. First, we start out with 2 Shadow Mist. You don't run 3 because it's really cloggy in the deck. Because you definitely want Shadow Mist to stay in deck, or you only want to have it in hand whenever you have 10 goldfish, or that's about it actually. Alright, and then we run, of course, the 3 Bubble Man. You gotta have it staple in it, especially some from hand. If you have no other cards and you draw it, booyah, get draw 2 and you're back in the game. Alright, then you run the 3 10 goldfish. Just staple with getting a Shadow Mist on board, especially summon, pull the Mass Change, and a Bubble Man, reveal special summon Bubble Man, pull a Bahamut Shark, pull Toad. Alright, and then you got the 2 Summoner Monk.
Alright.
Perfect for summoning Rafflesia Darklaw. What you can do is you have 2 random spell cards in deck and you pull a Summoner Monk, normal summon a Summoner Monk, toss the first spell card, summon the other Summoner Monk, toss the other spell card, and summon Shadow Mist, and then you got Darklaw Rafflesia on board. Alright, and then something different is we've got the 2 Artifact Scythe. They're a 2200 beater, but also a Dimensional Barrier if you summon it on your opponent's turn. It's just a cheaper way to do it, and it helps block your opponent extra deck. Helps out a lot in the deck. Alright, that's all we got for monsters. Now we're going to move on to spells.
So about how many times in a game do you get that combo off with 10 goldfish?
Almost every game. This deck is so consistent, it's amazing. Alright.
You could say it's helmet.
Yeah, sure, whatever, Andy, shut up. Alright, and then we got the 3 Mass Change. Ignore the common one. I'm still in search of a gold rare one. It's rough out there. Alright, and then we got the 3 Hero Lives. Special summon, let you special summon Shadow Mist to pull Darklaw. If you have no other monster appeal, pay half your life points, but it's rough. You gotta do what you gotta do. And the 3 E-Call for the Bubble Man combos. Because you let's say you have Bubble Man and then an E-Call in hand. You set the E-Call, especially on the Bubble Man, and then you play the E-Call, especially on the other Bubble Man. Then you got to overlay for Bahamut Shark Toad. 2 Instant Fusions for your Norden. Everyone knows what Norden does. Pay Instant Fusion, pay 1,000 life points, summon Norden. Norden brings back a 4 from Graveyard, and you got to overlay play for Bahamut Shark or any other XYZ you want to make. Then you've got the 2 Twin Twisters to pop back row, because everyone hates back row. And you know it is very dominant in this format. You got the 1 Rhoda for to pull another card, to either pull Bubble Man or Shadow Mist to hand if you need them. Soul Charge. Soul Charge is necessary to build back a board.
That's basically a staple at this point.
Oh yeah, it's so broken. And then I made the 2 board clears, Regeki and Darkhole, because not Toads, but heroes have a hard time breaking down a wall. It's pretty easy to build it, but it's really a struggle to break down anyone's wall. Like Metal Foes, can only break them. ABCs, you kind of work around, but you want to get your board first. Alright. Now we're going to go on to trap cards. Play Artifact Sanctum at 2. It's just for the artifact engine in the deck to help you get the D barriers out. If they pop it, you can pop a card in that field. Really OP. Then you got the 2 Call the Haunted, staple. Bring back anything, make more XDs plays, or bring back Shadow Mist, and then make Darklaw again. And then you got your 3 Rafflesia targets. We got 1 Bottomless and 2 Trap-Trick Trap-Hole Nightmare. At first I was against using the Nightmare, but because you see so many people special summon and then activate the effects as soon as they hit field, you can Trap-Trick Trap-Hole Nightmare using Rafflesia. It's just a great combo to stop people from using combos and just shut down their board.
Now, why do you run that over something that could just destroy them as soon as they summon, like Bottomless?
Because Bottomless still has summoning conditions where it's going to be 1,500 or more. Like, you could you use a hero, if you're going against the mirror match, you play Hero Lives, and they summon the Shadow Mist, and try to pull the Mass Change, you can Nightmare them, and just stop that Darklaw completely.
Alright.
Put them a complete halt. And of course you got the 1 Solemn Warning, staple, negate a summon, help stop
Now,
board.
would you play Strike if you had it, though?
Honestly not. I played Strike at the regionals. I didn't do well with it, but it was just, I don't see, Strike is good, but if I had one, I'd run it at 1 probably. This deck requires too much other cards for it. And you got your Storming, and you got your Drowning. A lot of people are against drowning. It's one of my favorite mirror forces because of the fact that it sends them all back to deck. It stops it. Storming is better to protect your board, but if you really have nothing, you just instead of drowning, you can stop somebody completely. And then of course the D barrier, because D barrier is just staple. You know, it's just an amazing card.
That D barrier though.
Oh yeah, pulled it from a local tournament. All right, here comes the extra deck. You got your Norton for the instant fusion targets. It's probably gonna get on the ban list this time, but hopefully not. We can still start making boards. If not, I'm gonna have to buy a rare fish, which is the only other level 4 water, which is $14 right now. It's ridiculous. It doesn't even have the pullback effect. And then you got the 2 Dark Wall. Staple in the hero deck, banish all your opponent's cards, send to graveyard, and then if they add a card to hand, once per turn you can banish 1. Alright, and then you got your Anki to stop somebody and then summon Dark Wall. And you got your Acid. Harpy's Feather Duster, you gotta run him. It's amazing.
Not counting, they also lose that 300 attack for every one you pop.
Nope, it's just when you just lose 300 when they get popped.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's not 300 for everyone.
Oh, okay.
Alright, those are fusions.
All of them lose it. No,
yeah, and then we got XZs. We got the 2 Totally Awesome. Pulled one at a tournament and bought the other one from a friend. And then we got the 2 Bahamut Shark. A lot of people run at 1. I like 2 because I want to see. It's not gonna get hit.
It's getting hit.
Bahamut Shark gonna get touched. And then it should help pull out the toads because I want to see Toad bad. And then I got the 2 Castell just to stop. They got a face up monster. I'm stopping.
Troll.
That's all I'm working with. And then you got, of course, you got your Rafflesia. Works well with the board. Your casual boarding, if you don't know Masters, there's Dark Law, Bahamut Shark, Toad, and Rafflesia. Board's pretty OP, and you have a negate.
Have you ever made that exact board first turn?
Many times.
Bahamut Shark, Toad, Dark Law, and Rafflesia?
Yes, many times.
What do you do at that point? Just, your opponent just
scoops. Some decks can play around it. The thing is about learning Toad, Toad is OP, but you gotta know how to use him. Because you gotta know when to negate. Because they can bait you out and use the negate, and then they can reject you and clear your board. You're screwed.
I bait you out a lot, don't I?
Yep. And then, of course, we got the Utopia Prime, Utopia Lightning. Most people don't run the 3rd material for Utopia Lightning. I think it's nice.
Yeah, he gets that second attack.
Yeah. And besides, you're wasting that Utopia if not.
Plus, I mean, what else would you put in here without the Prime? I mean, you have a lot of extra decks.
I'd probably put Samurai back, to be honest. Samurai back, because I took out a guy, Samurai, for this.
Yeah.
Or put Blade Armor. Blade Armor is stronger, but Samurai's better to protect Dark Wall.
Yeah.
But I like the extra material just because your Lightning's my only beater. Any monster with 2800 attack or over, I can't beat over with this deck. So I have to use Lightning to wreck them.
Alright.
Alright, now we're going to the side deck. First, we got the Sea Turtle Kaijus, Game of Seal. Used in almost every side deck because this card is amazing in this format. The fact that I can just get rid of a Toad in the mirror match or get rid of any big monster.
My 81 hates that card.
81 and 7 Sin's that card.
Sin's not so much. I don't summon him as much.
And then you got the 2 Lava Golems. They're a new thing in the deck, but I've seen them be a lot in a lot of tournaments recently, and I personally like the Lava Golem because the fact that, let's say in the mirror match, I can get rid of your Bahamut Shark Toad or your Dark Law Toad and then run over your Bahamut Shark. And if I pull up, and if I can just stop it, it's amazing. Or, let's see, I can make Lightning and run over it, you take 2,000.
Yeah.
Great card.
I don't know how I feel about it. I mean,
it's a spicy tech.
It is basically a kaiju, I guess, but it takes 2. And it also does 1,000 damage on your opponent's turn, so I guess it's alright, but I couldn't see running
1,000 damage to your opponent.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. I don't think I could see running it, though.
I can see making it work. I think it's 8-star, so I wouldn't run against Blue Eyes. Oh, God. And then you got your 2 Effect Veilers, because Effect Veiler is amazing, and...
I like how you put that comment on top of the...
Oh, yeah, the comment on top of the... Yeah, I'll fix that real quick. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, that's all.
You gotta get that cameo.
Yeah. Let me show that real quick. There we go. And then we got the 2 Ally Justice Quarantine. Mainly for Blue Eyes players or Teller Knights. And if it's on field, you negate the special summon of light monsters. It's pretty OP against Blue Eyes. It works kind of well against ABCs and Teller Knights, but ABCs can still make A and run over it, so you gotta work with that.
I realized how good your next card was that you're about ready to pull because you could play it against your
Alright, then we got the Gothenburg.
Oh, shit, wrong card.
Rip.
We got the Gothenburgs. They're just in there, just help with the Shadow Mist pull. Just help special summon it.
Do
It's
you
really nice.
side deck those in anymore, or?
I do every now and then. If I'm not seeing Dark Law quick enough, I like doing that because of the fact that if you start bored with it, it can help. Then you got your 2 DD Crows.
That's what I'm talking about.
This card's amazing.
Just
The fact that you
literally-
could, like, with ABCs,
Yeah.
like, let's say they get A, B, and C in grave. As soon as B hits grave, or one of the pieces, you can DD Crow, discard, banish it, and then they have to get another one in grave. The fact that it slows them down completely, it slows a lot of decks down that bring back from graveyard. Let's say you're going against Paleozoic, you can banish the Rowan Totem, and they have to go through the whole combo again, or you can just banish a Paleozoic in general so they don't get the special summon back.
Question: would that work on Toad?
Tree Toad?
Or no, totally awesome. Like,
Oh,
let's
Totally
say
Awesome?
Toad
Yeah.
goes to the grave, they couldn't bounce it back because you could activate over that.
Yeah, you could actually banish to,
Yeah, that would
he was
work.
sent to graveyard, so, I mean, this one he has to hit graveyard still, so you still get the pull back, but you wouldn't be able to pull Toad back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, it would help out. It would be nice, but most people, honestly, they run 3 Toads right now and everything. So if you stop one, you still got 2 more to get around.
Yeah.
It's still rough. And then I got the Floodgate in case I want to switch out the Nightmare for Floodgate instead to set it because a lot of decks just work well like that.
I
And then,
personally like Floodgate over it.
and I got the Fiendish Chain just for Fiendish Chain purposes.
Staple.
Yeah, let's say if I'm going against, a rogue deck like Shadal Trains, it's top 77 for doing
Did you
anything.
just call my deck a rogue deck?
Yes, it is a rogue deck.
No, it's
Doesn't act
not.
like it isn't.
It is not. It
And
is-
then that's the Treat Toad heroes, or like I like to call them, mashed heroes. They're amazing. This is WhiteBoyToast signing out. Team Demise, what's up, boy?